transatlantic chasm yawned wider than ever Friday night, the echoes of a White House showdown between President Zelenskyy and the U.S. administration reverberating across Europe. The stark reality: the free world, it seems, is leaderless, a void acutely felt by the EU's foreign policy chief, Kaja Kallas. Her blunt assessment: the free world needs a new leader, cut through the diplomatic niceties, laying bare the anxieties simmering beneath the surface of the seemingly unwavering support for Ukraine. The explosive confrontation between Zelenskyy, the embodiment of unwavering defiance against Russian aggression, and the U.S. representatives painted a picture of profound discord. The accusations hurled by Vice President J.D. Vance, Zelenskyy's alleged unwillingness to pursue peace, his perceived recklessness in gambling with World War III, were met with a stunned silence, quickly followed by a wave of carefully worded yet palpable disapproval from European leaders. While avoiding direct mention of the U.S. president, their carefully crafted statements spoke volumes. The subtext was undeniable: a fundamental disagreement on the strategic approach to the war in Ukraine, a fracturing of the once solid transatlantic alliance. The carefully cultivated image of unified Western resolve crumbled under the weight of this public display of friction. The subtle jabs and pointed silences revealed a deep-seated unease among European leaders, a growing concern over the unpredictable trajectory of the conflict and the seemingly inconsistent leadership emanating from across the Atlantic. Kallas's declaration wasn't merely a reactive response to the White House clash. It was a profound statement reflecting a broader shift in the geopolitical landscape. The war in Ukraine has exposed vulnerabilities, not just in the Ukrainian defense, but in the very foundations of the Western alliance. The unwavering commitment to supporting Ukraine, so forcefully expressed by European nations, is now juxtaposed against a backdrop of growing uncertainty regarding the reliability of a long-standing partner. The very notion of a unified free world feels increasingly fragile. The shared values, democracy, freedom, and the rule of law that supposedly bound the West together appear to be stretched thin, tested by diverging strategic interests and differing perceptions of the path to peace. Zelenskyy, the unlikely symbol of this crisis, finds himself caught in the crossfire, his pleas for continued support met with a disquieting mix of solidarity and underlying doubt. This leadership vacuum, so starkly highlighted by Kallas, presents a profound challenge not just for Europe, but for the global order. The question now isn't simply about who will fill this void, but about the very nature of the future alliance, its structure, its goals, and its capacity to navigate a world increasingly defined by complex geopolitical rivalries. The future of the free world hangs precariously in the balance, its destiny seemingly determined by the choices made in the coming weeks and months. The crisis, it appears, extends far beyond the battlefields of Ukraine. The real war, perhaps, is a struggle for global leadership, a fight being played out on the stage of international relations, with the future of the world as the ultimate prize. The silence following Vance's accusations spoke volumes louder than any explicit condemnation. It was a silence born of deep concern, a silence that echoes the uncertain future of the free world, and a stark reminder of the need for a new direction, a new leader, a new vision.